Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video for you today. At least it's very exciting for me. I'm hoping that it will be exciting. We are going to be doing swatches and a look with the new collaboration palette from Batty Bean and Shroud Cosmetics. This is her second collaboration. This is what her first palette looks like. It's freaking best. This came out in 2020, like mid 2020, like around Halloween, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. This one is just so stinking cute with the bats on the cover. And then this is what our color story is looking like. Very Beetlejuice inspired. The matte formula from Shroud Cosmetics is so smooth and pigmented and buttery. They just glide on. I did not have an issue playing with this palette. I don't expect to have an issue playing with the new one. The shimmers and metallics in this palette were just so creamy, so buttery. So yeah, that was her first launch. And then this one is her second collaboration. This just launched a couple weeks ago. This one is the Batty Bean X Shroud Hallobean palette. And I am loving the artwork on the cover. So spooky, so Halloween. This one reminds me of Beetlejuice too, as well, as far as the cover design. And this is what the color story looks like. She designed this color story to work as a companion for the first one so that the different shades and the tones work well together, so you can combine these two palettes and put together some really cool looking looks. I do intend to try to put together a couple of videos for TikTok and my reels on Instagram using both of these palettes, hopefully on the time. I have been so busy, but that is my intention. And as you can see, I think the color stories work very well together. If you're not currently following Betty Jean, Hallobean comes from her marathon of uploading that she does in October, which she calls Hallobean, and that's where she uploads every day in the month of October. So today is October 2nd that I'm filming this. Today she uploaded her second video, which is a vlog. If you are not currently subscribed to her, I will drop her link down below so you can subscribe to her YouTube channel. I will also drop the link to her Instagram. She makes the most beautiful, colorful eyeshadow. She's already done looks using both of these palettes. So yeah, definitely check that out. The looks that she puts together during Hallobean, just absolutely gorgeous. I've already done close-ups of the palette as well as swatches. They are already uploaded to my TikTok and my Instagram reels, so you can definitely check that out. But I will go ahead and drop them in here as well, just in case you're not following me over there. Every single matte in this palette swatched so beautifully. They were super pigmented, super smooth. Even the darker green shade, which is called Wicked, obviously for the Wicked Witch. I think this was from The Wizard of Oz, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was her inspiration. The different names in the palette are representative of like different like horror movies and spooky themed films and movies and stuff that she loves. Lots of different, you know, spooky themed genre. Black Flame, obviously that comes from Hocus Pocus. There are 5 mattes in this palette. There are 3 multi-chromes and 1 duochrome, if I'm remembering correctly. Black Flame and Afterlife both have kind of a black base to them. And I think these are the multi-chromes, or 2 of the multi-chromes. Black Flame has kind of a green to gold to purple shift. So freaking pretty. Afterlife has kind of a green to gold to orange shift. All the shimmers, the duochromes, the metallics, they were super buttery, super creamy, just super smooth. I am so excited about putting together a look with this palette. She also included this little kind of cemetery headstone themed card. Hello Friends is her saying. It's what she says at the very beginning of all of her videos. That's all the information that I have on the palettes. The Hallobean palette is currently out of stock, but it will be restocked, I think, sometime in October, and they're going to continue to restock it until people are sick of it and no longer want it. The It's Freaking Bats palette, this one is currently in stock. So if you don't have this one already, definitely pick it up. Definitely grab the Hallobean whenever it comes in stock. These are like beautiful companion palettes. I'm going to prime my eyelids using my Colourpop eyeshadow primer. This is the Party Proof Primer. The shade is Caramel. I have a pretty good idea of what I'm wanting to do. Hopefully it will play out well on the eyelid. I'm going to start with It's Showtime, which is this beautiful green right here. I'm going to lay that kind of in the inner part of the eye and then take Ghastly and put that towards the outer part of the eye. I am super excited. It is a officially spooky season now that we are in October, but in this household, it has been spooky season since like the end of August going into September. You guys, I am already starting to see Christmas decorations and Christmas stuff already in the stores. I was in Walmart yesterday and they already have all of the Christmas trees on display. Also at Roses, which is similar to a Big Lots. If you don't know what a Roses is, it's just like a Big Lots. Both stores already have their Christmas trees fully on display. Walmart had like 4 aisles already full of Christmas decor and Christmas stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. But yeah, I would like to see Halloween. You know, have a little bit of time, you know, get its moment. You know, can we please enjoy spooky season just a little bit before we start jumping right into Christmas? I swear, they put out the Christmas stuff earlier and earlier every year. Next year, it'll probably be out in August. In my opinion, they just need to kind of slow down a little bit and let spooky season have its moment. Because, yeah, the commercialism, they're just moving way too fast for me. This green is so pretty. You see how super pigmented it is? Like, I'm not having any issues whatsoever with the pigmentation or blending or building. That was the B4 brush from Blend Bunny, by the way. Now I'm going to go into this one from Beauty Bay, and we're going to go into Ghastly. And I'm going to lay that on the outer corner and just kind of slowly blend it into its Showtime. Purple and green are kind of like on the opposite ends in the color wheel. If you blend them together too much, they will just turn into mud. So I just want to like softly blend it in there, but mainly just focus blending this on the outer corner. And oh my gosh, do you see how well that shade is blending? So pigmented, so smooth. Sometimes deeper shades like this can be a little bit patchy, but as you can see, I'm not getting like any patchiness. It's so super smooth. My word, that is a beautiful shade. I'm definitely looking forward to combining the two palettes together and putting together looks using both color stories. I'm just going to take this brush and just softly blend the outer part. I just want to kind of soften the edges a little bit so that they're not super harsh. I am so impressed with the formula in this palette. The first It's Freaking Bats palette, that was my first experience ever using a Shroud Cosmetics formula. I've been wanting to pick up some more palettes on the brand. I just haven't had a chance to. But man, this formula is absolutely gorgeous. So now we're going to go into our shimmers. I'm just going to take the flat angle shader brush part of this double-ended brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm very excited to say BH Cosmetics seems to be officially back. I did order some stuff from them, so I'm going to be filming that video, I think, on Tuesday, so it will go up sometime this week. I was very excited to see that BH Cosmetics was back. But I'm going to take this brush, and I want to go into Black Flame Candle. When I swatched this shade, and I just saw how pretty and shifty it was. This shade right here is the one that I've been like most excited about. See how smooth and creamy that is. I am going to wet it a little bit. I'm just going to use my Kimchi Chic stage, or Kimchi Chick rather, stage proof matte setting spray. It's what I have sitting in front of me. So just kind of want to make sure that it sticks to the eye well. I'm going to take this and kind of focus this on the outer part of the eye. Kind of lay it down at an angle. My word. Oh, that's so pretty. Like you can see on the eye, that black base with the gold to purple and green shift to it. Oh my word, that is stunning. So super creamy. Very, very opaque. That is gorgeous. Ooh, that is pretty. Ooh. I'm going to go back in with the brush that has Showtime on it and just kind of blend these edges just a little. The line right here is kind of harsh. I'm wanting it to be just a little bit softer. I don't like there to be super harsh lines between my mattes and my shimmers. And I'm going to go back in with Ghastly and just blend these edges here. That is just so pretty. I'm also noticing the holiday sets for makeup already coming out. Like all these Christmas and holiday collections. I'm like, people, it is October. Can we at least wait to November before we start launching all of the Christmassy, you know, holiday themed? I absolutely, positively refuse to buy any holiday sets yet. It is the beginning of October. I'm not going to do it. I'm waiting until November before I officially start doing that. I might start buying, you know, advent calendars earlier, but I don't know. We'll see. I just know that the holiday makeup, I refuse to jump into that until at least November. I'm going to take the smallest brush from Blend Bunny. This is Blend Bunny 2, and we're going to go into, I don't know, do I want to do Ghoulish or Woodsboro? Do I want to bring in some orange here or just stick with this? And I think I'm going to stick with this one. This one, I believe, is the Duochrome. It's kind of an icy green to kind of purpley, silvery kind of undertone to it. So let's take Ghoulish on this brush, and I'm going to take that in the corner. I think I'm going to save the orange and use that for a different look. Oh, it's so pretty. So glossy and wet looking, and it goes perfectly with that green matte. On the eyelid, it's definitely more green than it's looking like in the palette and in the swatch. So pretty. Just wow. To finish off the look, we're going to go into It's Showtime with this thin, flat shaded brush. I just want to lay this along the lower lash line. It's like right in here. Just to bring in some of the color from the upper lid to that lower lash line. Such a gorgeous green. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Ghoulish and bring that down to the lower lash line. Just blended in to Showtime, like that. Alright, so that is going to be it for the shadow. I'm going to go offline. I'm going to throw on liner, lashes, something in my waterline, pick something for my lips, and we will come back and do our final first impression thoughts of this beautiful collaboration palette from Betty Bean and Shroud Cosmetics. Final look is complete, and you guys, I am loving how this look came together. The greens, the purples, everything just looks so beautiful. And I feel so spooky, so Halloween, so fall. I'm absolutely loving it. My wing today I did using the Aloe Studio Liner in Artista. This is in black. My waterline, I used one of the liners from Beauty Bay. The shade is in Aurora, and it's a really pretty kind of light pastel lavender. I think that looks so pretty in the waterline. My lashes are from Ani. These are the Natural Cateye Lite. Loving these. And on my lips, I have a combination of the Lippy lip pencil from Colourpop and Bumble. One of my favorite kind of pinky nudes. And then my all over lip color is from Joa. This is the TMI Velvet Lip Color in What You Doing. One of my favorite formulas. I wanted to go with something a little more muted since the eye is just so bright. I didn't want to go with something super bright on the lips. And I'm just loving how the look came together. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Now for my final first impressions on this palette. Packaging is on point. It is so super cute. The color story, absolutely beautiful. So spooky, so Halloween, so fall. And it is a perfect companion with the first palette. It's freaking Bats. I just dug into this shade with the corner of this palette. I don't know what's wrong with me today. It's like the second time that I have done that. But yeah, both these palettes are stunning. Perfect companion pieces. It's freaking Bats is currently in stock. Hallobean will be back in stock sometime this month. I'm pretty sure kind of towards the middle end of October. Definitely pick up both. You will not be disappointed. So beautiful. I will definitely try my hardest to do some more looks with these palettes for both YouTube and my TikTok and Reel, so definitely be looking out for that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help with my channel with getting my videos into recommendations. If you're new to my channel and you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe, and make sure you tap that notification bell so you get notified of any videos coming up in the future. You can also follow me on my other socials. I am on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. Be safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.